The Enduring Wisdom of Dale Carnegie. An introduction. Have you ever wondered how some people just click with others? How they build amazing relationships and influence people effortlessly? The secrets are not new. They were laid out masterfully by Dale Carnegie in his groundbreaking book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. First published way back in 1936, this book is a timeless classic. Why? Because it taps into the core of human nature. It gives you the tools, the actual strategies to understand people. It teaches you how to connect on a deeper level. This isn't just a book, it's a roadmap to a richer, more successful life. It's about transforming your interactions today, in 2025, and every day after. The impact of this book? It's absolutely massive. Millions upon millions of copies have been sold worldwide. Think about that. It's been translated into nearly every language imaginable. For decades, it has been a cornerstone for anyone serious about personal development. Business leaders, speakers, everyday folks, they've all turned to Carnegie. Why does it still resonate so powerfully, even now in our high-tech, fast-paced world? Because the fundamental principles of human connection don't change. Technology evolves, but people are still people. We all crave understanding, appreciation, and respect. Carnegie understood this deeply. He gave us the keys. This incredible book is structured into powerful parts. Each part delivers actionable wisdom. We're going to dive into these principles together. We'll explore the fundamental techniques for handling people. We'll uncover the 6 simple ways to make people genuinely like you. Then, we'll learn how to win people to your way of thinking without causing friction. And finally, we'll look at how to be a true leader, changing people positively. Get ready. This journey is about unlocking practical skills, skills you can use immediately. It's about making small shifts that create massive results in your life. Now let's be clear, these principles are not about manipulation. Not at all. They are about fostering genuine understanding and authentic connection. It's about empathy. It's about seeing the world through other people's eyes. When you master these skills, you unlock your own immense potential. You gain the power to build incredible relationships. You achieve your goals with more ease and joy. This is about empowerment. It's about stepping into a more confident, more influential version of yourself. Are you ready to unleash that power? Let's begin this incredible journey. The very first secret Carnegie shares is powerful. So simple, yet so profound. If you want to gather honey, don't kick over the beehive. What does this mean? It means, don't criticize, condemn, or complain. Think about it. When you criticize someone, what happens? They get defensive, their pride is hurt, they might resent you. Criticism is futile because it doesn't create lasting change. Instead, it breeds anger and defensiveness. The great Abraham Lincoln learned this lesson through hard experience. He realized that understanding, not condemnation, is the key. This is your starting point, your foundation for every interaction. Next up, Carnegie reveals the big secret of dealing with people, and it's a game changer. It's about giving honest and sincere appreciation. Every single person you meet craves appreciation. It's a deep, fundamental human need. But here's the catch. It must be sincere. Flattery is cheap. It's insincere, and people see right through it. Genuine appreciation, however, works wonders. It makes people feel valued. It makes them feel important. Think about how a heartfelt thank you or a specific compliment can light up someone's day. This isn't just about being nice. It's about actively recognizing the good in others and having the courage to voice it. Then Carnegie hits us with another truth. He who can do this has the whole world with him. He who cannot walks a lonely way. What is this magic ability? It's the power to arouse in the other person an eager want. Stop thinking about what want for a moment. To truly influence others, you must talk in terms of what want. Frame your ideas, your requests, your entire communication around their desires, their needs, their motivations. Imagine trying to get a child to eat their vegetables. You don't just demand it, you make it appealing to. This is about alignment. It's about connecting your goals with their inner drive. So, let's put these 3 fundamentals together. Stop criticizing, start appreciating genuinely, and learn to see things from the other person's perspective, appealing to their wants. These aren't just tips, they are a whole new way to operate. Imagine the energy shift. You stop pushing against people and start drawing them towards you. You become a source of positivity, a person others want to be around. Mastering these core techniques is the bedrock for building incredible relationships and achieving outstanding results. This is where your transformation begins. It's powerful stuff, my friends. Are you ready to apply it? Want to be welcome absolutely anywhere? Want people to be genuinely glad to see you? Carnegie gives us the first key in his 6 ways to make people like you. It's simple. Become genuinely interested in other people. Yes, genuinely. This isn't about pretending, it's about cultivating a real curiosity about others. Ask them questions about their lives, their passions, their challenges, and then listen. Listen with your whole being. People love to talk about themselves when they find an interested listener. When you show that sincere interest, they feel valued, they feel important, they feel seen. Think about how good it feels when someone truly listens to. You can give that feeling to others. What's the quickest way to make a fantastic first impression? It costs nothing, but it creates so much. It's your smile. A genuine warm smile is a universal welcome mat. It says, I like you, I'm happy to see you, you make me happy. It's an incredibly powerful nonverbal signal. It radiates warmth and openness. Even if you're not feeling on top of the world, the act of smiling can actually boost your own mood. And it definitely brightens the atmosphere for everyone around you. Your smile is your instant connector. It's a bridge builder. Use it freely. Use it often. Watch how it changes your interactions. Now here's a principle that's crucial. If you ignore this one, Carnegie says you're headed for trouble. What is it? Remember that a person's name is to that person the sweetest and most important sound in any language. Use people's names. When you remember and use someone's name, it's like music to their ears. It makes them feel recognized as an individual. It shows you care. It's a simple yet incredibly effective way to build rapport and connection. Forgetting a name can make someone feel unimportant. Make the effort. It pays enormous dividends in goodwill. This small detail makes a huge difference. Want to be a fantastic conversationalist? Someone people love talking to? Here's an easy way. Be a good listener. Encourage others to talk about themselves. Ask open-ended questions that they will enjoy answering. Most people are far more interested in their own lives, their own problems, their own triumphs, than in yours. So let them talk. Active listening isn't just waiting for your turn to jump in. It's about truly hearing, understanding, and validating the other person. This makes people feel deeply appreciated. It draws them to you. It's the secret ingredient to truly captivating and meaningful conversations. Section 4, Part 3. How to win people to your way of thinking. The art of gentle persuasion. Arguments. We've all been in them. How do they usually end? Often with both people feeling more entrenched in their own opinions, right? Carnegie's first principle for winning people to your way of thinking is revolutionary. The only way to get the best of an argument is to avoid it. That's right, avoid it. You can't truly win an argument. Even if you prove your point, you might lose goodwill. You might damage the relationship. Instead of battling egos, focus on understanding. Seek common ground. This isn't about being weak, it's about being incredibly smart. It's about preserving connection, which is the true path to influence. Next, Carnegie teaches us to show respect for the other person's opinions. Crucially, never say, "You're wrong." Think about how that feels. It's a direct challenge. It puts people on the defensive immediately. It shuts down communication. Instead, try a softer approach. Use phrases like, "Well, now, look, I thought otherwise, but I may be wrong. I frequently am. And if I am wrong, I want to be put right. Let's examine the facts. This is disarming. It shows humility. It shows you're open. And if you're wrong, admit it quickly and emphatically. Owning your mistakes builds massive trust and respect. It's a sign of strength, not weakness." How do you get someone moving in your direction? Start by getting them to say yes, yes, immediately. This is Principle 5. Begin by emphasizing the things on which you agree. Ask questions that will get an affirmative response. Build a stream of yeses. This creates positive psychological momentum. It makes it much harder for them to say no when you eventually present your main idea. Think of the Socratic method. You're guiding them gently towards your conclusion, not forcing it. And alongside this, Principle 8 is vital. Try honestly to see things from the other person's point of view. Step into their shoes. Understand their motives. Why do they feel that way? This empathy is key. Finally, to truly win someone over, you need to connect with their emotions. Principle 9 tells us, be sympathetic with the other person's ideas and desires. Even if you don't agree, acknowledge their feelings. Say something like, "I don't blame you one iota for feeling as you do. If I were you, I would undoubtedly feel just as you do." This builds powerful rapport. It dissolves antagonism. And when you present your own ideas, dramatize them. This is Principle 11. Don't just state facts. Make your ideas vivid, exciting, compelling. Use storytelling, use showmanship. People are moved by emotion. Make your vision irresistible. Section 5 Part 4. Be a leader, inspiring change and growth in others. If you want to lead effectively, if you need to guide someone or suggest a change, how do you start? Carnegie's wisdom in Part 4, Be a Leader, is pure gold. Principle 1. Begin with praise and honest appreciation. Always. Think of a barber who lathers a man before shaving him. The praise prepares them. It makes any subsequent critique or suggestion much easier to accept. It shows you value them, even when you need to point out an area for improvement. This isn't about being insincere. It's about creating a supportive, positive context for constructive feedback. This approach makes people receptive, not resentful. Now, what about addressing mistakes? Direct criticism can be harsh. It can crush spirits. So, Principle 2 advises, call attention to people's mistakes indirectly. Be subtle. Be gentle. For example, instead of saying, you did this wrong, you might share a story about a similar mistake once made and what you learned, or you might casually model the correct way without directly highlighting their error. This allows people to save face. It allows them to learn without feeling embarrassed or attacked. It's a far more effective and humane way to guide someone towards improvement. True leaders build people up. Great leaders don't just bark orders, they inspire. Principle 3 says, talk about your own mistakes before criticizing the other person. Sharing your own blunders makes you human. It shows humility. It makes your feedback much more relatable and less intimidating. It levels the playing field. And then, Principle 4, ask questions instead of giving direct orders. Instead of do this, try what do you think about trying this approach? Or could this be a more effective way? Questions empower people. They encourage critical thinking. They foster ownership of the solution. This builds confidence and commitment within your team. Want to truly motivate someone? Want to see them strive for excellence? Carnegie offers 2 brilliant strategies. Principle 6. Praise the slightest improvement and praise every improvement. Be hearty in your approbation and lavish in your praise. Catch people doing things right. Acknowledge their progress, no matter how small. Sincere, specific praise is rocket fuel for motivation. And Principle 7. Give the other person a fine reputation to live up to. Act as though they already possess the qualities you want to see in them. I know I can count on your incredible attention to detail for this project. This inspires them to embody that positive trait. You're setting them up for success. Section 6. Transform your life. The lasting impact of Carnegie's principles. So, what's the big takeaway from Dale Carnegie's timeless wisdom? It's this. Building genuine, authentic relationships is the absolute cornerstone of a successful and fulfilling life. His principles, though decades old, are as relevant today in 2025 as they ever were. Why? Because they are rooted in a deep understanding of human nature. These aren't complicated theories. They are simple, practical, and profoundly powerful actions. When you apply them consistently, they create a fundamental shift. A shift in how you interact with everyone around you. It's not about quick fixes, it's about lasting transformation. The amazing news? These skills can be learned. You are not born a master of human relations. It takes conscious effort. It takes practice. But the rewards? They are absolutely immense. Think about it. Stronger friendships, deeper family connections, more powerful professional networks, and an incredible ability to influence and lead with grace. You have the power within you right now to make these changes. You don't need to overhaul your entire personality overnight. Start small. Pick 1 or 2 principles from this essay. Begin applying them today. Watch what happens. This is where your true power lies, my friends. Carnegie's principles are tools. They are keys that unlock your vast, untapped potential. They empower you to create the life you truly desire. Imagine the confidence you'll feel. Imagine the deep connections you'll forge. Imagine the success you can achieve when you master the art of human relations. This isn't just about winning friends in a superficial way, it's about winning at life. It's about creating a life rich with meaning, joy, and positive influence. You deserve that, and you can achieve it. This journey of transformation begins with a single decision, the decision to change, the commitment to practice. I encourage you, get a copy of How to Win Friends and Influence People, read it, study it, but most importantly, put these principles into action in your daily life. The person you want to become, more influential, more liked, more successful, is within your reach. Take that first powerful step. Start today. Unleash your potential and watch as your world changes for the better. You can do it.